the single girder, the girder construction, and the other single girder which I haven't fitted. This part fits in either way up, makes no difference whatsoever. Again, bring the elastic bands back in, pulls it together. Now we're going to insert these. If you've done the label, then make sure you obviously put it so that you can actually see it. Now, it's a bit fiddly because although I've engaged at this end, as I pull this end out, you'll find that the one next to this one will start to drop out as well. So you need two hands to do this. So we now have the girder in and the top piece in. So the only last bit to fit now is the other girder. Which we have here again. If you've used a nameplate, make sure you get it around the right way, which is facing up the correct way. So we'll now fit this one. This is where you probably need 4 hands because the other 2 parts will try and drop out. So we'll engage one end there, and then we'll prise it apart here against the elastic band, try and hold it all together. So again, I'll come back to you when I've done that. I've got all 3 in, and I've got the nameplate up the right way, and I've got the nameplate up the right way. So now we need to glue all this into position. So put some super glue in and around this joint, and get your finger in the right place in that joint there, and on that side, and ditto on the other girders on the other sides. If I can find it, there it is. And put a fillet of glue, if you can see, up underneath. Pen's in the way, but along that edge there, if I just move the pen out of the way, you can see it where the actual girder joins the actual hoop. But I'll show you all that when we come to do it. Right, as glues, like water, don't run uphill, I've now tilted the bridge so it's led up, pointing up, so you can actually see a bit better what we're going to do. So we're going to put some glue into that area there, and that area there, and there, and there, and there, and there. And once we've done that, we'll turn the whole thing over up on the other end and do the other side. So let's do this one first of all. There we go. You can just see where I put some glue in there, or super glue, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. So I've turned it up the other way now. Again, I've gone in and glued those areas. You see the glue is still quite wet. Right, now we want to get inside. So to do that, we're going to have to stand it on this surface here, but upside down, which is what we'll do next. Right, we also need at this point to take out our elastic bands. I'll point with the pen where it's got to go. We want to run some glue along that point there where this part here joins the actual hoop. And if you can also get some along that area there as well, and on the other one there. And of course you need to do exactly the same on the other side. So that's the glue now on the inside. Right, so if we now turn it onto its side, as you can see how I've got it in this position now, so we now have to fit, where we have these here, we've now got to fit the special ones to go around the beam, and they look like this. So I for internal, T for top, and then the 5 or the 8. In fact, if you look at both sides, they are slightly different. and you'll notice that we do have an 8 showing there. So find the one with the 8 on, which is this one. So the 8 will slide up round the beam as shown there, and then we super glue that in position. So if that's the 8, then find the I internal T-top 5, which will go down here, and again you'll notice you've got the number 5 is on display. We'll do a dummy run again. That's how that one will go. I glued those in. We want to glue in the halves, so we'll just find those. So we need to find IT internal top 7, internal top 6. So we'll take the first one and we'll do a dummy run. We'll go in that position. Then we'll take the next one. Again, do a dummy run. It will sit in that position. So if you'd like to glue those two into position, and then we'll move on to the other side. Right, so I've now added that part is now glued in. It's now glued in. So now we have to turn the whole bridge over and repeat exactly the same other side. So if you'd like to go ahead and do that, and I will also do that. And there you have your finished bridge, ready for you to mount your track, be it 45mm or 32mm track. Again, the best way to mount the track is to, as you would normally mount your track, drill through the ends of the sleepers so that you are sort of in this area here, because we've got a brace underneath there and a brace underneath there. So if you drill through and drill through the ends of your sleepers, and then I would suggest that underneath you add a small 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch block of wood on each side to put your screw into. You can do those at whatever intervals you think is right. I hope you've enjoyed building this, and I think it will look quite good in your garden layout, be it inside or outside. Please enjoy.